Senator Crapo.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. My first question is for both Ms. Newman and Mr. Kouzoukas. As public trustees, you would be entrusted with providing an unbiased and independent review of financial status of the trust funds. Maintaining the credibility of the reports submitted to Congress is vital. Their analysis and underlying economic assumptions are used extensively by public and private entities to evaluate not only the programs themselves, but also overall government spending. These reports do not include policy recommendations, nor do they advise on policy. The public trustee positions do not provide platforms for anyone on either side of the ideological spectrum to espouse their personal policy viewpoints. They are tasked quite simply to provide objective, dispassionate accounts of exactly what is happening with the trust funds. Dr. Newman and Mr. Kouzoukas, will you commit to maintaining an independent, nonpartisan, and objective oversight role, if confirmed?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. I'd like to go now to Ms. Rawlinson. As we talked in my office, one of the troubling concerns that I've seen is a recent trend that there, from my perspective, is a willingness of the IRS and Treasury to ignore the plain language in enacted statutes when issuing regulatory guidance. For example, in the case of the IRA's new EV tax credit, the IRS and Treasury proposed rules that had no statutory basis and simply ignored the statutory deadline for issuing guidance, which had the effect of temporarily preventing new requirements from taking effect and allowing scores of credits to be claimed inappropriately. There are other recent instances where the IRS and Treasury have ignored unambiguously stated effective dates and delayed certain provisions from taking effect. As I said earlier, I know that you were not in the government at the time these actions were taken. But do you believe that it is proper for the IRS to issue guidance that is clearly inconsistent with statute?
Thank you for raising this. I was going to just say no, but I'll elaborate. The Chief Counsel Office is very important in terms of making sure that the laws passed by Congress are interpreted fairly and that guidance is issued quickly. That's how we cut down on disputes. That's how we make sure that the benefits that Congress is intending people to get are in fact available. And so, although I don't know fully the exact regulations that you're talking about, it would be, if I'm lucky enough to be confirmed, it would be a big priority of mine to make sure that the Office of Chief Counsel is advising fully on what we think the proper interpretation of the law is.
Dear friends, this is good news. A big day is coming up for many Americans. There is a growing number of households that can expect to receive another stimulus check. Lawmakers have agreed to allocate a large portion of state budget surpluses towards funding financial relief programs. My dear friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video to find out if you qualify. Also, tomorrow, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, please make sure that you click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. In 2024, some Oregon taxpayers are poised to enjoy a favorable financial outcome when filing their personal state income taxes for the 2023 tax year. The Oregon Department of Revenue has disclosed a surplus of $5.61 billion in the budget, covering 2021 through 2023. As per Oregon state law, the Office of Economic Analysis within the Oregon Department of Administrative Services assesses whether a budget surplus does exist. In the affirmative, the surplus is distributed back to taxpayers in the form of a kicker. Taxpayers can claim the kicker credit during even-numbered years. To determine the potential amount, individuals can multiply their 2022 state tax liability by 44.28%. If they have previously claimed a credit for their taxes paid to another state, that amount should be subtracted before calculating the kicker. Recent years have seen Oregon residents receiving kickers due to substantial budget surpluses, with this year's kicker being the largest on record since the inception of the kicker credit in 1985, 6 years after the law was enacted. In 1981 and 1983, no credit was issued due to the absence of a budget surplus. Since 2014, residents have received a kicker credit every other year, with average credits ranging from $210 to $990 in previous years. Given the $5.6 billion surplus this year, the credit could result in even more substantial returns. The projected median rebate amount is currently $980, indicating that half of the recipients may receive more and half may receive less. Experts anticipate that lower-income taxpayers with smaller tax bills in 2022 may receive around $60. Conversely, residents in the top 1%, likely facing more substantial tax bills, may receive $44,000 or more. Currently, more than 31 million California residents have received middle-class tax refunds since the state started issuing them in October 2022. The one-time payments were for as much as $1,050, depending on your filing status, adjusted gross income, and whether you reported any dependents on your state tax return. About 95% of payments were issued by the end. Californians who received money from either round of Golden State stimulus payments were the first to receive direct deposits. So if you believe you qualified for a middle-class tax refund but did not receive a payment, the expert suggests contacting the Franchise Tax Board. In September, the upward trajectory of grocery prices continued to ease, with a mere 0.1% increase. The previous month in August, groceries had experienced a 0.2% uptick in prices. Over the year leading up to September, grocery prices saw a 2.4% rise, which was notably lower than the overall inflation rate of 3.7%. Throughout this year, there has been a gradual alleviation in the increase of food prices, providing a welcomed rest for consumers at the supermarket. Notably in March, grocery prices saw a dip for the first time since September 2020. Various factors had contributed to the volatility in food prices earlier in the year, including extreme weather, increased costs of feed and fertilizer, and challenges in the supply chain. Some food companies capitalize on these rapid changes to boost their profits, resulting in significant fluctuations such as substantial increases in egg prices before a subsequent decline. However, in recent months, many food items have exhibited stability. In September, prices for fruits and vegetables remained unchanged, while uncooked beef steaks and non-alcoholic beverages saw no change. Overall, chicken and dairy prices increased by 0.1%. So while grocery prices are showing signs of moderation, restaurant prices have remained high, increasing by 6% over the year and by 0.4% in September. Limited service restaurants where customers order at a counter have experienced a 6.4% increase in prices over the year. This week, Chipotle announced a price hike, and on Thursday, Domino's reported a 3.2% average price increase in the third quarter. Well, my amazing and awesome friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. Dearest friends, thank you very much for being part of this community. To say thank you and to show my appreciation Every Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter tomorrow's giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Thank you, and have a wonderful and very blessed day.